Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday, the last Sunday in August. We're already a month. We're already through the month of August. It's crazy. It's flying by. So, before we know it, it'll be Thanksgiving, it'll be Christmas, it'll be New Year's, and then we'll be right back around to this time next year. It's crazy. First off, I got to apologize about no videos, just dropping the ball completely this past week. I don't want to sit here and make excuses, but I'm still trying to get back in a routine of being back at work and dealing with the children, as I say. I say that I really do love my job, guys, but I'm still trying to get back in a routine, and I just completely dropped the ball. Teacher tired is real, and so my body's trying to get acclimated, and that just was not top priority this week. I'm gonna do better, I promise. But so up front, I'm sorry about that. So today is Psalm 35. Let's dive in. This one's actually a little bit longer. It's got 28 verses. So let's see what it says. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor, arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hid entangle them, may they fall into the pit to their ruin. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. My soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. How great is it when our soul rejoices? I love that. 11. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet, when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humbled myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother, but when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. The assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. So he's saying he cared for them when they were sick. He prayed for them. Whenever his prayers didn't get answered, he grieved with them. And yet they turned around and did not do the same in return for him. And I feel like that's a picture of our world sometimes. As Christians, it is our job to love people, to pray for people, to show them Christ every day and his love for them. And, we can give the shirt off our back, literally or figuratively, and sometimes that's not enough for people. And they will turn around and just stab you in the back in a way. And that's hard. That's hard to deal with, and it makes you want to not do that anymore. But yet, I'm going to throw out the saying, what would Jesus do? And I believe Jesus would continue to do those actions. He would continue to give the shirt off his back. He would continue to try and break away piece by piece at the hardness of their heart, so that one day they will understand the love of Jesus. 17. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the thrones I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peacefully, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, aha, aha, with our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, aha, just what we wanted, or say, we have swallowed him up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the Lord be exalted, who delights in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. So, throughout this whole thing, he's talking about how terrible these people are being to him. And then he ends it with, my tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. Doesn't matter how bad your day is. Doesn't matter how rude people are to you. How many people lie to you, stab you in the back, cause you grief. Just completely tear you down. It doesn't matter. We should still praise Jesus each and every day. We should still praise Jesus when things go wrong. Because even through the rocky times, the sad times, the confusing times, he is still Lord and he is still good. In all that you do, praise the Lord. Everyone have a great Sunday, have a great week, and of course, go be the example.